Namaste. This is your weekly reading for the week of October 13th to 19th with me, the Queen of Cups Montreal. Remember to stay tuned because at the end of the reading, I'm going to give you a crystal prescription for the crystals you may need to get you through the week. So stay tuned for that. I'm using the Temple spread from the Universal Goddess Tarot this week. Your signifier is the Lady of the Sioux, the white she-buffalo. Her presence indicates that this reading is for those of you who are trying to bring people together for a communal goal. Some of you out there are planning a family gathering. I know Canadian Thanksgiving is this week. Working on a midterm project that's coming up as well. Or maybe on a deadline at work where you have to get into a team project. So this message is for you. You're trying to, those of you out there who are trying to get a group together and meld into work as one and get the job done. Okay. For those of you who are new, just keep in mind that what I do, I read, I do the spread, and I draw the cards beforehand so that I can give you a concise message and just a clear message that is as helpful as possible to get you throughout the week. So I do it before, but the same way that I'm doing it here now with you, or the same way I would do it in a private one-on-one session with you. So your challenge this week will be to, that's a scary card, will be to work around different personalities, get people to work together. The goddess of darkness, representing the problem from a spiritual and emotional perspective, is the Celtic goddess of, she's obviously the tower, so of destruction and chaos and upheaval. Okay? And her name is Morrigan. And this goddess represents that swelled egos don't play well together. People who want to control the situation without being fully informed, and the chaos that can ensue. So what this situation calls for is for team building. Make sure everyone feels equally informed and valued. By giving everyone a role based on their strengths, everyone can contribute without having their toes stepped on or feeling undervalued. So this doesn't happen in the background here. It's definitely a tower moment. All right, so try and keep your ego in check too. I know none of us think that we're ego tripping, but do try and keep your ego in check too. You won't be able to run the whole show, so by giving people a job or a task that they excel at, that they're good at, will help you ease up on the reins and consequently ease up on your load and your burden. And just trust everyone to work together by giving them their path to follow. You can achieve your goal, I believe. You'll just need to harness good communication skills. And stay tuned because I have a few crystals that will help you with communication at the end of this reading. The goddess of light, right here, she is Sif, and she's a Scandinavian goddess. And she is here to tell you that your challenge will be from a practical and rational position is coordinating your group. Make sure everyone is dealing with each other in an open and honest manner. No backdoor deals. No getting people feeling like they're caught off guard or taken advantage of. No whispering, no side deals. To make this team meld, camaraderie and teamwork is crucial. Even if someone perceives that they're being betrayed or favorites are being played, you could derail your plan. Okay, so no one wants to feel stabbed in the back. Focus this week on mutual respect and value for each team member or each family member. I'm a spiritual life coach, and one of my favorite quotes is, if you want to lift yourself up, lift someone else up. So this will help foster the idea of a group sentiment and not this nasty betrayal scene. Okay, so if you want to lift yourself up, lift someone else up. And that's how the whole group has to function this week. The goddess that rules your heart is the Egyptian goddess Mat. Mat helps inform how you can deal with the challenges this week from an emotional and spiritual perspective. And obviously, she would represent in a traditional deck justice. You see here. And so karma, fairness, justice, cause and effect, orderliness, okay? First, practice the golden rule. Treat others how you'd want to be treated. This may entail wiping the slate clean. This may entail letting go, like your sister last year didn't bring the side dish that she was supposed to. Let it go. You know your classmate to be a bit of a lazy guy. Let it go. Let people prove themselves this time, this project, in the present. Be treated fairly on their contributions and their actions now. If they do well, encourage them and applaud them. If a mistake is made, let them be aware and correct it. You don't have to bring up the past and leave the scarlet letter on them. At the end of the reading, I'm going to give you some crystal suggestions, once again, for forgiveness and letting go. So that's how that plays in there. The goddess of action this week is Fides. She is the Roman goddess of agreements and integrity. And Spirit, just like when I was doing the reading on my own beforehand, I realized Spirit was just wrapping up this message so neatly and tidily for us. This goddess reminds us to remain objective, much like the Egyptian goddess I just showed you. Be willing to compromise and celebrate the spirit of collaboration. Swords is the suit of the mind in my teaching. And that means clear minds prevail. See these two men making an agreement. Clear heads prevail. Remain objective. She's reminding us that emotions are important, yes, but don't let them run amok. Don't let them run the show. Compromise is reached when we remain open to another's perspective, what benefits the group, and when we really get our egos out of the way. Okay? So, with travel plans, meal plans, seating plans in terms of Canadian Thanksgiving, with midterms and assignments that need to be completed, even those workplace collaborations that may be resonating with some of you, remember to think with your head, not your heart. Okay, in every situation, just remain objective when you're trying to work with more than one person. And the goddess that represents your sacrifice this week is Ishtar. And if you're the type that avoids speaking up or taking charge or creating waves, this week you need to step outside of yourself. I know that's kind of scary. Timidity, people-pleasing, and going along to get along will not help you. You don't have to yell and scream. Like I said, get your ego out of the way. But do remain a leader, a strong force. You'll have to tap into your personal power, self-confidence, and be strategic with good leadership skills. The safety of standing on the sidelines will be your sacrifice. Don't worry. In a few moments, I'm going to give you a suggestion for crystal that can help you do that. But remember, to lead the group, you don't need to be bossy or insensitive. Ishtar's here with the lion, more in a calm nature. And she's capturing the snake, right? So she has a discerning, quick thinking, and courageous attitude, but you don't see her making a lot of movements. You don't see a frenetic energy. She's strong but stable. Okay? Now, the response of the goddesses comes with the Queen of Cups. And her name is Yamaya, and she is the Yoruban ruler of the sea. And she's here to tell you that she is the goddess of generosity, positive emotions, love, tolerance, dependability. Your family gathering or holiday plans, school group project, work deadline, anything that, whatever your situation is, you can achieve your goal if you follow the advice of the goddesses therein. And just, so it's important, don't let ego get in the way. Don't let side deals, favoritism, betrayal, gossip get in the way. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Foster that among the team. Okay? Compromise and cool heads. And then cunning on your part, strength, leadership, but no frenzy, no frenetic energy. And then you can achieve what you seek. Okay? So, respect, fairness, order, compromise. You can get through this. I want to give you some crystals that will help you this week ahead. Carnelian is great this week for feelings of camaraderie, acceptance, motivation. It is a great stone of connectedness, problem solving, and helps people with helps people with fears of not being accepted. I also like red jasper for that. It helps you feel like you have a place, like you're secure, you can be confident, like your role is important and valued in the team. Okay, so red jasper may help you with that. I love smoky quartz. I know I keep telling you I'm going to make a necklace out of this. Check my Etsy store soon. I'll give you details in a minute. I'm going to make a necklace out of this piece because it resonates really strong with me. Also, another one, tourmaline, black tourmaline, great grounding stone. Cooperation, transmutes negative energy, transmutes ego hunger, jealousy, dark emotions. Bloodstone is one of my personal favorites. It helps prevent and neutralize misunderstandings, clears and focuses the mind, supports decision making and problem solving, might help with bullying in the team. What else? I think that it's going to help you with your root chakra again. So grounding, security, togetherness, and feeling of being present and feeling of being needed and in your place. I want you to try some aquamarine, amazonite, blue quartz, anything for the throat chakra. We want to minimize misunderstandings. We want to be clear when we speak and clear what we say and clear what we're asking of people. So keep that in mind. You can carry these crystals on your person, in a bag, wallet, or pocket. You can keep them in the place where the team works. Carnelian and smoky quartz, natural smoky quartz, can be used in the direct method of an elixir. The others I would avoid just because some of them can be slightly toxic. You can add them to essential oils, like soak them as a direct method and put them in a little drop of essential oil and spritz the area you're working in, or spritz yourself. If you want information on that, just let me know below in the comments. And be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this reading. Please share if you want to share the gift of knowing and preparedness with a loved one or a friend this week. I will come with a reading every week, so be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss one. And on my About page on the YouTube, you can find my Instagram, my Facebook. You can get motivation and guidance throughout the week there. You'll also find my Etsy page, Morceau de Coeur, where you'll find my healing crystal pouches and necklaces. I'm going to make this one into a necklace soon too. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, love all and harm none. This includes yourself. Blessings this week, guys.